Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, in whichever time you're watching this. Welcome to SSC Sikkim Static and Current. In this video, we are going to do the general current affairs for the third week of October, that is from 16th of October 2021 till 23rd of October 2021. So before moving forward, let us start this session with a small prayer such that we have a positive spirit during this entire session. The prayer goes like this: O Holy Spirit, we pray for you to be with us everywhere, guiding each step in our learning, putting your righteousness in our hearts and your words on our lips to lead us to the virtuous path of divine purpose. With this, let us begin. So in this session, we have the following content, that is books and authors. We have 6 news, obituaries, we have 5 news, economics and finance 12, sports 4 news, international news 8, awards and recognitions 4, appointments 7, index and rankings 5, days and events 8, space and defense 6, government schemes and programs 2, and then miscellaneous news 6. So in total we have 73 news in total. So let us begin this session with books and authors. So the first news is the legendary Indian poet, lyricist, director Gulzar has come out with his new book titled Actually I Met Them, a memoir. So Gulzar, who is a very well-known lyricist of India, of Bollywood, has come out with his new book titled Actually I Met Them, a memoir. Okay, so he is Mr. Gulzar and this is his book. The name of the book is Actually I Met Them. Okay, Actually I Met Them. So let us go to the next news. The next news is Divya Datta, again another Bollywood actress, has come up with another second book. Okay, has come up with her second book, and the name of the book is The Stars in My Sky. Okay, The Stars in My Sky, those who brightened my film journey. So Divya Datta, who is a Bollywood actress, has come up with a book named The Stars in My Sky. The Stars in My Sky is a book written by Divya Datta. Let us go to next news. Again, the next news or the next book is The Origin Story of India's States. Again, I repeat, The Origin Story of India's State, and it is published by Penguin Random House, and it is written by author Venkata Raghavan Subha Srinivasan. Okay, so Venkata Raghavan Subha Srinivasan has written a book named The Origin Story of India's State, and it is published by Penguin Random House. Let us go to next news. Again, another book, that is Sahitya Academy awardee Professor Sefe Kidwai. Okay, Professor Sefe Kidwai has authored a new book titled Sir Saeed Ahmad Khan. Sir Saeed Ahmad Khan, Region, Religion and Nation. Region, Religion and Nation. Sir Saeed Ahmad Khan, means the name of the book is Sir Saeed Ahmad Khan, Region, Religion, Nation, and this book has been written by Mr. Safe Kidwai, who is a professor and he is also Sahitya Academy awardee. So this was the fourth book. Now coming to the fifth book, and the name of the fifth book is The Cinema of Satyajit Ray. Okay, Cinema of Satyajit Ray. Satyajit Ray is a very famous director, and a book dedicated to him, which is by the name The Cinema of Satyajit Ray, has been written by Mr. Bhaskar Chattopadhyay. Okay, Bhaskar Chattopadhyay has written a book called The Cinema of Satyajit Ray, and it is published by Westland. Okay, so this was the fifth book. Let us go to the sixth book. And the sixth book is Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has launched the book titled Veer Savarkar. The Veer Savarkar, the man who could have prevented the partition. Again, I repeat, the name of the book is Veer Savarkar, who is known to be a freedom fighter. Veer Savarkar, the man who could have prevented the partition. This is the name of the book, and this has been authored by two people, that is Uday Mahurkar. I repeat, Uday Mahurkar and Chirayu Pandit. So Uday Mahurkar and Chirayu Pandit has written a book named Veer Savarkar, the man who could have prevented partition, and this book has been launched by our defense minister Rajnath Singh, defense union minister Rajnath Singh. Okay, so this was for the books and author. Now let us move on to the next category news, and in the next category we have obituaries. So we have 5 obituaries, 5 news on obituaries. So let us begin with the first obituary. The first obituary is very important one, that is veteran actor Farooq Zafar. So here you can see an old lady. The name of this lady is Farooq Zafar, and she is an actress. Okay, and she is known for her performance in films like Gulabo Sitabo, a very famous film in which there are legendary actors like Amitabh Bachchan and also Ayushmann Khurrana. If you have seen this, there is a role of this lady, that is Farooq Zafar, an old lady, and this lady have died. Okay, this lady have passed away. Farooq Zafar, she was 89 years old. Let us go to the next news. Again, the next obituary is Saurashtra batter Avi Barot. Okay, Avi Barot is a batter or a batsman also, we can say. Avi Barot has died, and he was the former in under 19 captain. Okay, former under 19 captain and a member of Ranji Trophy winning team in 2019-20 season. So Mr. Avi Barot, who was 29 years old, he is an cricketer. In fact, he was a cricketer and he has died. And he was the captain of under 19 cricket team of India, and he was also the member of a winning team of Ranji Trophy 2019-20. Okay, so this was the second obituary. Let us go to the third obituary. Also another sports obituary, and he is Mr. Saranjit Singh, who have died. Saranjit Singh is a former hockey international. Okay, so Saranjit Singh is a hockey player. In fact, he was a hockey player and he has died, and he was 59 years old. So this was the third obituary. Let us go to next obituary. The fourth obituary is former US Secretary Colin Powell. Okay, Colin Powell, he was the former US Secretary and he has also died. Colin Powell. Next obituary, Sri Lanka's first ever Test cricket captain Bandula Varnapora. Okay, Bandula Varnapora has also passed away, and he was Sri Lanka's first ever Test cricket captain. Okay, so this was five obituaries. Let us revise quickly. So the first obituary was Farooq Zafar. She was an actress. Second obituary was Avi Barot. He was a cricketer. The third obituary was Saranjit Singh. He was a hockey player. And Colin Powell was former US Secretary, and Mr. Bandula Varapura was also a cricketer, and he was the first ever Test captain of Sri Lanka's team. Okay, so with this we finish, and we have one news from economic and finance. The only economics and finance news in this session is that a very important news, DNS allowance, or we also call it DA. Okay, DA or the DNS allowance for the central government employees has been hiked 3% from 28% to 31%. So a few months before, the DNS allowance was hiked to 28%, and again now the DNS allowance has been further hiked to 31%. That is a 3% increase. Okay, so this was an important news from the economics and finance section. So now we have sports news. We have 12 sports news. So let us see the sports news. So the first sports news is Nagaland, which is a northeastern state in India whose capital is Kohima. Okay, so Nagaland is going to host the South Asian Athletic Federation, or SAAF. Please do not confuse with SAFF. The full form of SAFF is South Asian Football Federation, and this is another event, that is South Asian Athletic Federation. Okay, so Nagaland is going to host the South Asian Athletic Federation cross country championship in the state capital of Kohima on January 15 next year. So Nagaland in its state capital, that is Kohima, is going to host South Asian Athletic Federation, that is SAAF, cross country championship. Okay, SAAF and not SAFF. Please do not get confused. So let us go to the next news. The next news is, we all know that this year's IPL has been won by Chennai Super Kings. Okay, Chennai Super Kings has won the IPL for the year 2021 and has become the IPL champion for the fourth time. And whom did Chennai defeat in the final game? And the Chennai Super King defeat Kolkata Knight Riders. Okay, Kolkata Knight Riders has been defeated by Chennai Super Kings, and CSK has won the IPL final of 2021. So here you can see 2008, the first IPL was in the year 2008, and it was won by Rajasthan Royal. And then in 9 Deccan Chargers, in 10 Chennai Super Kings, in 11 Chennai Super Kings. And again you can see in the chronology that in 2018 it was won by Chennai Super Kings, and in 2021 also, that is for the fourth time, again Chennai Super Kings has won. Before this, last year in 2020, the IPL was won by Mumbai Indians. Okay, so this was the news. Let us go to next news. Okay, there are few more things regarding IPL 2021. In this IPL, that is in the current season, in the 2021 season, the orange cap is for the player who have secured maximum runs in the tournament, and orange cap has been won by Rituraj Gaikwad, and he belonged to the team of Chennai Super Kings, that is the winning team. And again the purple cap is for the player who takes the maximum wickets. Okay, it is for the bowler, and the purple cap has been won by Harshal Patel, who was from RCB, from Royal Challengers Bangalore, who could not again unfortunately win the IPL this season as well. So but then a player from their team, that is a player from RCB, Harshal Patel, have been able to win the purple cap. So this was it: orange cap Rituraj Gaikwad, and purple cap from Harshal Patel. Here are few more details regarding regarding this season's IPL, so you can see this in the PDF. Okay, so let us go to the next news. Okay, the third news is Bangladesh Sakib Al Hassan. Sakib Al Hassan is a Bangladeshi cricket player, and he has become leading wicket taker in T20 International. A very, very important news. Now, here onwards, before this, before Sakib Al Hassan, it was Lasith Malinga from Sri Lanka, who held this title of the maximum T20 wickets. But then this title has been overtaken, or has been Lasith Malinga record has been overtaken by Sakib Al Hassan, who is a Bangladeshi player, and he has become the leading wicket taker in T20 International. A very important news: he achieved the feat when he removed Scotland's Michael Lask for a duck. So when he made Michael Lask out in the just previous match, that is against the Scotland, and he that is Sakib Al Hassan has been able to secure the title of getting maximum T20 wickets. Okay, maximum T20 international wickets, and now he has 108 wickets in his name. Okay, Sakib Al Hassan has 108 wickets in his name, making himself the largest T20 wicket taker of the world, one more than Sri Lanka's Lasith Malinga. So Lasith Malinga, who held this record previously, that is he had 107 wickets till date, but then Sakib Al Hassan has overtaken his record by scoring 108 T20 international wickets. So this was an important news. Let us see another. Okay, here is a table, and this table is of utmost importance because this table includes the name of ICC Player of the Month awards. Okay, so I will not read all these names. Just I'll just read the first name, that is in the month of January. That is, this ICC Player of the Month award has been started only this year. Okay, only in the year 2021. So till now no questions has been asked from this table, but there are very high chances that the question might be asked in any upcoming examination. So in the January, from the male category, it was given to Rishabh Pant from India, and in the female category for the January, okay, it was given to Sabnam Ismail from South Africa. Similarly, February ICC Player of the Month was Ravichandran Ashwin from India. March, it was Bhubaneswar Kumar from India. April, Babar Azam, Pakistan. And in similar way, in July, it was Shakib Al Hassan, that is who has now become the leading wicket taker. And then in August, it was given to Joe Root from England. And similarly, in the female category, in July, it was given to Stephanie Taylor, West Indies, and in the August, it was given to Emilia Rickardson. She was from Ireland. So please read this news. You will get this in the PDF so that you can revise it later. And there are very high chances that question from this table can be asked in examinations. Okay, so let us go to next news. That is the fifth news. The fifth news is again important. That is China beat defending champion Japan by 3-1 score in the Uber Cup final. So Uber Cup is a badminton tournament. As here you can see, it is women's badminton tournament, and in this tournament China has defeated Japan by 3-1 score. Okay, and again this was about Uber Cup, and again in Thomas Cup, which is men's badminton tournament, and in Thomas Cup Indonesia has lifted. Okay, Indonesia has lifted Thomas Cup for the first time since 2022 by defending against China. So here you can see, first of all, it is Uber Cup. Okay, Uber Cup has won by China. Okay, and defending or beating Japan, and Thomas Cup has been won by Indonesia and beating China. Okay, not India, sorry, Indonesia. Okay, beating China. So Uber Cup, that is China, and Thomas Cup has been won by Indonesia for the first time since 2002. So please read this news. Let us go to next news. The other news is India cleansed the South Asian Football Federation. Here it comes. Before this, we read South Asian Athletic Federation. Okay, SAAF was there, and this is the South Asian Football Federation. And in this championship, India has won. Okay, India has won this SAFF championship for the eighth time. Okay, eighth time, defeating Nepal. So in the final, India defeated Nepal to get this SAFF title for the eighth time. So here you can see South Asian Football Federation, SAFF, was established in 1997. Its headquarters is in Dhaka. Director General Qazi Salahuddin. Countries are India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Pakistan. Let us go to next news. The next news is ahead of T20 World Cup in UAE and Oman, ICC and UNICEF. You all know that the T20 World Cup, that is this year's World Cup, is happening in UAE and Oman. It is currently happening. Okay, and during this, ICC, that is International Cricket Council, and UNICEF, that is United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, these both organizations have partnered to help break the stigma around the mental health by raising awareness about the issue among children and adolescents. So this is a simple news. ICC and UNICEF have partnered to have the you can just remember like this: ICC plus UNICEF regarding some mental health issue. Okay, so mental health among children and adolescents. So who which two giants, which two organizations have partnered? So in this way the question can be asked. So you just need to remember ICC and UNICEF regarding mental health. Okay, so this can be asked. And where is T20 World Cup happening right now? It is happening in two countries, that is United Arab Emirates, UAE, and Oman. Okay, this is it. So again, another news, eighth sport news is that 15-year-old Divya Deshmukh has become India's 21st woman Grandmaster after achieving her second international Master IM at Grandmaster in Budapest, Hungary. So this is related to chess. Okay, this news is related to chess, and Miss Divya Deshmukh, who is a 15-year-old girl, has become India's 21st woman grandmaster. Okay, so this can be asked that Divya Deshmukh is related to which sport? The answer would be chess, and Divya Deshmukh has become 21st woman grandmaster. So who have become 21st woman grandmaster from India? The correct answer would be Divya Deshmukh. Okay, so let us go to next news. The next news is Harbhajan Singh and Javagal Srinath. Harbhajan Singh and Javagal Srinath. So these two sports persons have been awarded life membership of Marylebone Cricket Club. Okay, MCC. The full form of MCC is Marylebone Cricket Club, and two cricketers, that is Harbhajan Singh and Javagal Srinath from India, have been awarded the life membership. Okay, means lifetime membership of this club, that is Marylebone Cricket Club, joining 16 other cricketers. Okay, so please remember these two names. These names can come in exam. So another news. The next news is Australian fast bowler James Pattinson have retired from international cricket. So James Pattinson, he is from Australia. He plays for IPL as well, right? So James Pattinson, who is an Australian player, has retired from the international cricket. And in what genre does he plays? He plays in cricket, and in cricket he is a fast bowler. Okay, so Australian cricketer James Pattinson, who is a fast bowler, has retired from the international cricket. Okay, he will still play domestic games, that is he may be seen in IPL, but then he will not be seen again in international cricket. So this was it. 11th cricket, 11th sports news. So the 11th news is Sahdev Yadav, former Secretary General of IWLF, that is Indian Weightlifting Federation, uh, Indian Weightlifting Federation, yeah, was unanimously elected as the president. So Sahdev Yadav, who was formerly Secretary General, okay, he was formerly Secretary General, has been elected as the president of Indian Weightlifting Federation. Okay, IWLF. The full form of IWLF is Indian Weightlifting Federation. So this was it. Now the 12th sports news is fencer Bhavani Devi, who made history at Tokyo Olympic by becoming the first Indian to compete. So we all know that Bhavani Devi, who is a fencer, okay, who is a fencer, uh, means it can be asked that Bhavani Devi is related to which sports. The answer would be fencer. Okay, so Bhavani Devi, who is a fencer, who had made history at Tokyo Olympics. As we all know that from India for the first time, Bhavani Devi participated in the Tokyo Olympics representing India in the fence category. Okay, in the fencer category. Unfortunately, she could not win any medal, but then now she has become the first Indian to compete, and she now has won Charleville national competition in France. Okay, though she could not win any Olympic medal, but now she has won Charleville national competition in France in the individual women's sabre event. So Miss Bhavani Devi, who is a fencer, has won the Charleville national competition in France. Just remember this. So this can be asked that who recently won the Charleville national competition in France in the individual women's sabre event. The answer would be Bhavani Devi, and she is a fencer, and she also participated in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Okay, so this was the sports news. Now let us move on to the next category. So the next category is we have international news. We have 8 international news. So the first international news is that India hosted the first ever SCO summit. Okay, what is the full form of SCO? The full form of SCO is Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Okay, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, whose headquarters is at Beijing. Okay, SCO's headquarters is at Beijing, and there are 8 SCO members currently. So the India hosted first ever SEO seminar on role of women in armed forces. Okay, so this is the first international news. The next international news is India was re-elected to the UN Human Rights Council for the 2022-24 term. So United Nations Human Rights Council, which is an apex body of United Nations, and in this council India has been re-elected. Okay, India was already a member, and the membership of India has been now renewed for the term of 2022 to 2024. So this was the second news. The third news is Jonas Gahr Store. Okay, Jonas Gahr Store has been elected as the new Prime Minister of Norway. Utmost important news. Okay, Jonas Gahr Store, the new Prime Minister of Norway. Norway, whose capital is Oslo, whose currency is Norwegian krone, and the Prime Minister of Norway currently is Jonas Gahr Store. And the former Prime Minister of Norway, if it is being asked in any exam, the name is Erna Solberg. Okay, Erna Solberg was the former Prime Minister. That is before Jonas Gahr Store, she was Erna Solberg, who was the Prime Minister of India, and the current Prime Minister of not Prime Minister of India, sorry, Prime Minister of Norway, and the current Prime Minister of Norway is Jonas Gahr Store. So let us go to next news. A Russian film crew are back on Earth after wrapping up scenes for the first movie shoot in space. So the first ever space movie has been made, and the space movie is being made from Russia. Okay, a Russian film crew, and the name of the movie is The Challenge. Okay, please read this entire news in the PDF. You'll get it in the description box. So just remember that from where is the first space movie is being created. The name of the country is Russia, and the name of the movie is The Challenge. Please read this news in detail in the PDF. So let us go to next news. India, Israel, United States, and United Arab Emirates (UAE) have agreed to establish joint economic forum. So which 4 countries have agreed to establish joint economic forum? The 4 countries are India, Israel, US, and UAE. Again, I repeat, India, Israel, US, and UAE. So this was the fifth international news. Let us go to next news. Donald Trump will launch his own social media app, that is Truth Social. that he said he would stand up to big tech companies such as Twitter and Facebook that have banned him from their platform. So since Twitter and Facebook have banned Donald Trump from their platform, he has so much of money that he can even create his own social media. That is, the name of the social media that he have launched is Truth Social. Okay, Donald Trump has launched his own social media app, Truth Social. Okay, Truth Social. So please remember this name. So let us go to next news. So another news is IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, chief economist Geeta Gopinath. Okay, Geeta Gopinath is the chief economist of IMF currently. She will leave her job in the January next year. So by the January, IMF chief economist Geeta Gopinath will not be chief economist of IMF. Okay, only till January she will be holding the post. So currently she is the chief economist. So please remember, the chief economist of IMF till January 2022 is Geeta Gopinath. IMF, that is International Monetary Fund, its headquarter is in Washington, D.C. It was founded in 27th December 1945. There are 190 member countries. The 190th member, that is the last member of IMF, was Andorra. MD is Kristalina Georgieva, and the chief economist now is IMF chief economist is Geeta Gopinath, and she is from India. So let us go to next news. Barbados, okay, Barbados has elected Sandra Mason as the first ever president. So Barbados, which is a country, has elected Sandra Mason as its first president to replace Britain's Queen Elizabeth at the head of the state in decisive steps. So before this, Great Britain's Queen, that is Queen Elizabeth, was looking after Barbados as the head of the state and taking all the decisions on behalf of the Barbados. But now Barbados has its own president, and the name of the new president of Barbados is Sandra Mason. Okay, Sandra Mason. Please remember this name. Let us go to another news. So with this we complete international news. Now we come to awards and recognition. So the first news in this category is Indian American Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has won the prestigious CK Prahalad Award for the Global Business Sustainability Leadership for the year 2021. So Satya Nadella, who is the current CEO of Microsoft, okay, Microsoft, which is a software company owned by Bill Gates, and he has won the prestigious CK Prahalad Award. So it can be asked that who has won the CK Prahalad Award. The option can be Satya Nadella, Jeff Bezos, it can be like Sundar Pichai, but the correct answer you need to take is Satya Nadella. Which award? CK Prahalad Award. Okay. So another news, a team from 4-5 Gorkha Rifle, a team from 4 upon 5 Gorkha Rifle Frontiers Force, which represented Indian Army at the prestigious Cambrian Patrol exercise at Brecon Wells, UK, has been awarded gold medal. So first of all, who have been awarded gold medal? It is 4 upon 5 Gorkha Rifles Frontier Force, okay, which is Indian Army, who represents Indian Army, and this force, that is this frontier force of Gorkha Rifles, has represented Indian Army in Cambrian patrol exercise. So this exercise, this is a military exercise, so the name of this exercise is important. So you need to remember Cambrian patrol exercise at Brecon, UK. So this battalion, that is this frontier force, that is 4 upon 4 5 Gorkha Rifles, has won the gold medal. Okay, let us go to next news. Next award, that is imprisoned Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny. Alexei Navalny has been awarded with Sakharov Prize. So who has been awarded with Sakharov Prize is Mr. Alexei Navalny. Okay, Alexei Navalny. And this Sakharov Prize is the European Union's, that is EU's top human rights prize. Okay, European Union's top human rights prize, that is Sakharov Prize, has been awarded to the imprisoned Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny. Okay, Sakharov Prize is an honorary award for the individuals or group who have dedicated their life to the defense of human rights and freedom of thought. So with this, let us go to fourth award news. Martin Scorsese and Esteban Strabo. Okay, again, Martin Scorsese and Steven Strabo will be honored with Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement Award at 52nd edition of International Film Festival of India. So the 52nd International Film Festival of India, which is going to happen in Goa from November 20 to November 28. In this event, Martin Scorsese and Steven Strabo will be honored with Satyajit Ray Lifetime Achievement award. Okay, so please remember this name. So with this we complete this category. You can buy the PDF of this entire session from the PDF by link given in the description box. Those who are watching currently in the premiere, you can get this PDF for free. Just write I want PDF in the comment box and give your mail address, or give a hello, or a text a hello to the WhatsApp number given in the description box. You will get your PDF. And those who are watching the recorded, that is after premiere, you will need to buy it from the PDF by link given in the description box for revising any time after watching this session. Okay, so with this, let us go to next news. We have 7 appointments in this session for this week. So the first appointment is, sorry for my hoarse voice, I'm actually not pretty well, so at times my voice can be little go off bit, so sorry for that. But I'll try to be as smooth as possible. So the first appointment is crypto exchange coin DCX has onboarded Bollywood actor Amitabh Bachchan as first ever brand ambassador. So coin DCX, which is a crypto exchange, crypto coins exchange, it has onboarded, that is, it has appointed Bollywood actor Amitabh Bachchan as its brand ambassador. Again, a cryptocurrency exchange CoinDCX, the same platform, has signed Ayushman Khurrana as the face of its latest campaign, that is Future Yahi Hai. Okay, Future Yahi Hai, which is the latest campaign of cryptocurrency exchange CoinDCX, has signed Ayushman Khurrana as its face of its campaign. Okay, so this was the appointment. Again, Ritesh Chauhan has been appointed as the CEO of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. So Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana's new CEO is now Ritesh Chauhan. Formerly, he was Ashish Kumar Bhutani. Okay, Ashish Kumar Bhutani has been replaced by Ritesh Chauhan as the CEO of PMFBY, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Fourth appointment is former Indian batter Rahul Dravid has been appointed as Team India's head coach. A very important appointment. So the Team India, that is the Indian cricket team head coach till now, was Mr. Ravi Shastri, and now Ravi Shastri has been replaced by Rahul Dravid, who is a former veteran and very famous cricketer, and he is now the current coach of Indian cricket team. So please remember this. And Team India will also appointed Lieutenant Paras Mahambre. So Paras Mahambre has been appointed as the batting coach. Okay, and the head coach of Team India is now Rahul Dravid. Okay, previously it was Ravi Shastri. Another news, Bala Subramanian has been elected chairman of Mutual Fund of India. So Mutual Fund in India, Association of Mutual Fund in India has chosen its chairman as Mr. Bala Subramanian. Okay, he would take over Nilesh Shah. So Nilesh Shah was the former chairman, but now the new chairman of Mutual Fund of India Association is Bala Subramanian. So another news, another appointment, Amit Rastogi, retired, has been appointed as the new chairman and MD of NRDC, that is National Research Development Corporation. So NRDC's new chairman is now Amit Rastogi. Another news, director producer Imtiaz Ali has been roped in as the ambassador of Russian Film Festival in India. So who has been the ambassador of Russian Film Festival in India? The correct answer would be Imtiaz Ali, a very famous person, you can see in the picture as well. So this was the 7 appointments for this week. Let us go to next news, that is next category, index and rankings. We have 5 news from this category in this session. The first news is India has ranked 40th out of 43 pension system across world in 2021. A very terrific index, because India is it has ranked among the last contestants. Okay, so out of 43%, the rank of India is 40 in what, in pension system across the world. Okay, so Mercer CFS Global Pension India Survey. So in the Mercer CFS Global Pension Index Survey, not India survey, Mercer CFS Global Pension Index Survey, in this survey India has ranked 40th out of 43 pension systems. So 43 countries were shortlisted for this survey, and out of these 43 countries, the rank of India is 40th. Okay, so India is very poor in giving pensions to the retired government employees. So okay, so it seems like that. So please remember India's ranking, it is 40. So let us go to next news. Mukesh Ambani led Reliance Industries has topped the Indian corporates in the world's best employers 2021 ranking published by Force. So among the Indian giants, Reliance Industries has topped in the category of world's best employers, okay, according to Forbes. So world's best employers in this category, among the Indian giants, Mukesh Ambani's led Reliance Industries has topped. But in all over the world, the rank of Reliance Industries is 52nd. Okay, so Reliance Industries is at 52nd position in all over the world out of 750 global corporates. Okay, and who has secured the first position? The first position is Samsung Electronics. Okay, Samsung Electronics is the best employer of the world. Okay, and it has been followed by the second rank IBM, third rank Microsoft, and then Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, and Dell. Okay, and the world's best employers 2021 has been prepared by Forbes in partnership with market research company Statista. So this was the news. Reliance Industry in India, it has topped, and worldwide its rank is 52nd. And who is in number one position? It is Samsung. Okay, so this was the news. Let us go to next news. India is ranked at 71st position in global food security index. So recently in the previous week we read about the global hunger index. India was in the rank of 101, okay, out of 116 countries, and this is a pathetic ranking. And again, another very bad ranking is India has ranked 71st position. At least it's quite better than this global hunger index, but it is still pathetic. Okay, India has ranked at 71st position in global food security index, okay, out of 113 countries. So please remember this rank, 71st, okay, global food security index. And again, India has been left behind Pakistan. Okay, so Pakistan has got better ranking than India in even global hunger index also, which we read in previous week, and in this index also, that is in global food security index, Pakistan has ranked better than India. So let us go to next news. The fourth news, that is the fourth news from index and ranking, is India has ranked at the top in emissions related to crop burning, accounting 13% of the total global emissions for the 2015-20 period. So India is at top in emissions related to crop burning. So this is also very pathetic index. Okay, India is at top of what, emissions related to crop burning. So we can say that India is top at pollution. Okay, so India is top in population, India is top in pollution. Let us go to next news. Fifth news, that is the last news from index and ranking. India has ranked 79 out of 139 countries. So it is a good ranking. India has ranked 79 out of 139 countries in and jurisdiction in world's justice project. So in the ranking called World's Justice Project's Rule of Law Index 2021, India is in 79. In the rank of India is 79 out of 139 countries. Who have topped? Denmark, Norway, and Finland has topped this index, and the rank of India is 79. So let us go to next news. So the next news is from days and events. We'll quickly cover this. On 16th of October, we observed World Food Day. Okay, 16th October, World Food Day. And on 15th of October, we observed Global Hand Washing Day. The theme of Global Hand Washing Day was Our Future is at Hand. Let's move forward together. Okay, so 16th World Food Day, 15th Global Hand Washing Day, and in 17th we had International Day for Eradication of Poverty, and on 16th we had NSG's Raising Day, okay, National Security Guard, which is also known as Black Cats popularly, and NSG celebrated its Raising Day on 16th of October. Okay, so another day is October 21st, celebrated as Police Commemoration Day, and October 23rd is celebrated as Snow Leopard Day, and then October 24th, a very important day, it is celebrated as United Nations Day. On this very day, United Nations was formed. Okay, and then the last important days and event is Global Media and Information Literacy Week, was also observed on 24th to 31st October. That is the last week of October this year is observed as Global Media and Information Literacy Week. So let us revise quickly. The first day was World Food Day, 16th October. 15th October, Hand Washing Day. 17th October, Eradication of Poverty, International Day. And then 16th October, NSG's Raising Day. And 21st October, Police Commemoration Day. 23rd October, International Snow Leopard Day, and 24th October, it is United Nations Day, and the last week of October, that is 24th to 31st October, Global Media and Information Literacy Week. So now we have space and defense news. We have total 6 news. So the first news is NASA has launched a first of its kind mission on Saturday to study Jupiter's Trojan asteroids. So NASA, that is National Aeronautics and Space Association, has launched it's first of its kind mission on Saturday. That is a day not is not important. Just remember that in order to study Jupiter's Trojan asteroids, okay, NASA has launched a mission, okay, first of its kind mission. Please read the news in detail in the PDF. So this was the news. Another news is Niti Aayog, that is National Institution for Transforming India, in collaboration with ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, has developed a comprehensive geographical indication system, GIS energy map of India. So Niti Aayog, in collaboration with ISRO, has developed a comprehensive GIS system, GIS energy map for India. So this was the news. Niti Aayog, its headquarters is in New Delhi. It was founded on 1st January 2015. Chairperson was Narendra Modi, MD CEO Amitabh Kant, and Vice Chairperson Rajiv Kumar. So another news, space and defense news. China had successfully launched its first solar exploration satellite into space from Taiwan Satellite Launch Center. So China has launched its first solar exploration satellite, and the name of the satellite is Zihe. Okay, Xihe, Zihe. Okay, and Zihe is the goddess of sun who created calendar in ancient Chinese mythology. That is the name of the satellite is Zihe, and this is the theory behind this name. Okay, and this satellite is also known as Chase. The full form of Chase is Chinese H Alpha Solar Explorer. Okay, so please read this news in detail. My condition is getting hoarse. I think I need to take a break. So, but let me finish this category and then I'll edit the video later. I'll take a pause now. So, the fourth news is UK's giant aircraft carrier to take part in the mega exercise with Indian Navy Konkan Shakti. So there's a military exercise named Konkan Shakti. Okay, Konkan Shakti is the military exercise with India and UK, and it is the first tri-service exercise. Okay, and UK's giant aircraft carrier will take part in this exercise. Okay, just remember Konkan Shakti is a military exercise of India and UK. So that was it. The fifth news is South Korea. This time it is not North Korea but South Korea. It has launched its first homegrown rocket, stepping up in countries ambitious in space. So just remember that the name South Korea has launched its first homegrown rocket, first of all, and the name of this rocket is Nuri. Okay, satellite launched vehicle Nuri. So Nuri has been launched by South Korea. Okay, so please don't confuse with North Korea. Okay, this time it's South Korea and not North Korea. So another news, India successfully flight tested high speed expandable aerial target Abhyas. Okay, so Abhyas, which is the high speed expandable aerial target of India, it has been tested by India. Okay, it has been successfully tested by India. And where was it tested? It was tested at Chandipur at integrated test range ITR in Chandipur off the coast of Bay of Bengal. So this was the news from space and defense. Okay, so now we have two news from government schemes and programs. The first news is Rajasthan government has launched a mega campaign named Prasasan Gaon Ke Sang. Okay, Prasasan Gaon Ke Sang is the name of the campaign launched by Rajasthan government. And what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to provide local access to government services in the remotest village of the state. So in order to provide the local access to government services in the remotest parts of the village, Rajasthan government has launched a mega campaign, a program called Prasasan Gaon Ke Sang. So this was the news. Let us go to another news. Again, the news is from Madhya Pradesh. The government of Madhya Pradesh has announced the implementation of scheme Mukhyamantri Rashan Aapke Dwar Yojana. So the name of the scheme, that is Mukhyamantri Ration Aapke Dwar, a food scheme. It has been launched by Madhya Pradesh government. So this can be asked that this particular scheme is related to which government? The answer would be Madhya Pradesh. The capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Governor is Mangu Bhai C Patel. Madhya Pradesh got its statehood on 1956. So now we have 6 miscellaneous news. That is the last category. The first news is the BPCL, that is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, has launched an automated fueling technology called UFill. So it can be asked, UFill, which is an automated fueling technology, has been launched by which of the following organizations? The correct answer you need to tick is the Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, BPCL. The full form of BPCL is Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited. Another news, the second miscellaneous news is Varanasi of the Uttar Pradesh, which is also known as Banaras or Kasi. It will become the first city in India to use ropeway services in public transportation. Okay, nowhere in India for the purpose of public transportation ropeway services has been used till now. So the Varanasi, which is in Uttar Pradesh, has become the first place in which the ropeway transformation is used as public transportation. Okay, so ropeway services is used as public transportation, and overall Varanasi is the third city in the world after Bolivia and Mexico City to use ropeway in public transportation. Okay, so for the purpose of public transportation, Varanasi is first in India to use ropeway services, and in the world it is third. The first is Bolivia and the second is Mexico City. Okay, so that was it. The third news is, as India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage is set to reach 100 crore landmark milestone, the center launched the country's vaccination anthem. So the central government has launched country's vaccination anthem, and this anthem is sung by Kailash Kher, who is a renowned Bollywood singer and also Padma Shri awardee. Okay, and Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri and Mansukh Mandavia will launch this song. Okay, in fact has launched this song. Okay, so who sang the COVID vaccine anthem? The name of the singer is Kailash Kher. Okay, so that's it. Let us go to another news. Uh, Fourth news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Uttar Pradesh on 20th October. He will inaugurate Kushinagar International Airport. So in Uttar Pradesh, Kushinagar International Airport is going to be inaugurated. In fact, it is already inaugurated. We are already ahead of date. Okay. So Kushinagar International Airport has been inaugurated by PM Modi, and Kushinagar International Airport is in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Uttar Pradesh. So this can be asked that where is Kushinagar International Airport? This was in news also. So there are very high chances that it will be asked. So Kushinagar International Airport is in Uttar Pradesh. So fifth news, UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, has opened a helpline, which is a given toll-free number in the screen, with the objective to assist the candidates belonging to SC, ST, OBC, EWS and PWBD. I don't know the full form of PWBD. SC is for scheduled caste, ST scheduled tribe, OBC other backward classes, economically backward classes, who have applied are intending to apply for commissions examination recruitment. So in order to help the candidates from all these categories, UPSC has opened a helpline. Okay, so there is nothing provided for general category students. I think UPSC have some special provisions for them. Well, it is UPSC's task and not ours. Let us proceed to next news. The sixth news is Guwahati, the largest city in the northeastern region, was brought under the electrified rail network, with the first train, a parcel van, reaching Kamakya station from the New Coach Bihar in West Bengal. So finally, Guwahati, which is the largest city in the northeastern region, is brought under electrified rail network. Okay, electric rail network. Finally, Guwahati has been brought, and the first train, that is the first electric train in Guwahati, is a parcel van. Okay, and it has reached Kamakya station from New Coach Bihar in West Bengal. So this was the last miscellaneous news and the last news of this session. Thank you so much for watching the session. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe SSC Sikkim. You can download the PDF of this session by clicking the description link. It will just cost you 30 rupees. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you for supporting Sikkim Static and Current.